Good morning. I'm Chris Gianetti, and I am the Jackson Public Schools Assistant Superintendent of Communications. And today I am here with Machelle Shelton, who is a parent and also works for the Jackson County Health Department.
Yes.
Welcome, Machelle. So you have some children that have gone through JPS, is that correct?
That is correct.
How old are your kids?
I have a 32-year-old, 31-year-old, and a 14-year-old who thinks he's 15.
So the older two went to Jackson Public Schools, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, and so what are they doing now?
My oldest son, he is working as a culinary chef. My middle son is a trade. He builds homes. He helps renovate homes.
Wow. So when you were making the decision to send your kids to Jackson Public Schools the first time around, since there's a little bit of an age difference, what made you choose Jackson Public Schools?
Well, we were in the district, and I was fairly new to Jackson, and at that time heard great things, and we were in the district, so I really loved it. Well, originally when Jaden, he started off in Northwest, and the decision that I made was diversity. He wanted to go to school where there were more people like him, and he wanted to go to school where he had more friends outside of school. So I made the shift. I'll be honest, I was kind of nervous about the shift because stability, but I was very happy with the shift when I made the change.
And so then fast forward, you change him back over to Sharp.
Yes.
So tell me about his experience so far at Sharp.
At first, as you know, change is different, and change is hard, but Mrs. Lusby, I have to be honest, she was wonderful and very welcoming, and she took him right in and took me right in as a parent, and it made everything goes real smooth. I was very pleased. I was pleased with, at that time, I think it was an IBM school, is that what it was called?
IB school, yeah.
IB school, it was IB
Bachelor.
school, and him learning German. That was like a total bonus and plus for me. It was just amazing, I'll be honest. I was very, 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 and I'm gonna say very again, pleased with my decision.
And so then you're faced with sending him off to Parkside. And even though your older two children obviously went to Parkside, now you're faced with this decision. What kind of concerns did you have, and how did that go after that transition? Okay,
my first concern was he was going to Parkside as a 6th grader. And that was totally different from my first two boys.
Right, because it used to be just 7th and 8th.
Yes,
yeah,
it was
right.
just
My kids just went 7th and 8th. Yeah.
Yes. So I was like, is he too young to go to a middle school in the 6th grade? And how does that look? You know, because maturity-wise, I didn't feel like he was mature enough to be in middle school. But I trust the decision, and at that time it was Mr.
Patterson,
Mr.
yeah.
Patterson.
Who's now Dr. Patterson.
Yeah, now Dr. Patterson, Mr. Patterson. They were wonderful. I have to be honest, the transition, what I really loved about Parkside, I'll be honest, is each grade had the grade principal, and that grade principal transitioned with each child.
Right.
And they were a family. That was where I really felt the family bond with the children and the staff and the administration.
And then it was time to go to high school.
Oh my gosh, yes, he's a freshman.
So how has it been an experience, and how was that transition?
It has been, I'll be honest, I just actually made a Facebook post yesterday about how I'm pleased with the staff, with the administration, with the teachers. Everyone has been like a family. I actually lost a brother in December, my younger brother, which was kind of hard, and you don't know grief. But the teachers, the staff, everyone was so kind and has been there not only for him academically, but just to make sure that he's okay, make sure everything's going okay at home. So everything has been wonderful. The coaches, everybody here, I have to be honest, it's been like a family. It's been more like a bond to me. So I am so pleased with my decision to transfer over to JPS.
Well, and Jackson Public Schools, our tagline is where community comes together, but I think that our staff and our families really live that every day, and
yes.
it's very helpful. So you said your son has got some coaches. Is he in sports or any other extracurricular activities?
Yes, he's in sports. He did football, wrestling. I'm trying to push him to do some other extracurricular activities outside of sports, but he's so busy. He has been, which I'm very proud to say, and I think this has to do with the staff and administration and Mrs. Pierce as well. He has been on honor roll from 6th grade through now, and I really feel like that's an accomplishment, but I also feel like that has to do with staff, you know, being concerning and caring.
Yeah, it starts at home and it continues in the school, right?
Yes.
You know, so your support at home means a lot, and then when he gets here, it means a lot. So does he have, what's his after high school aspirations? Does he have any yet?
Right now, he loves U of M. Go Blue.
Do you not?
I do.
Okay.
I do. My house is divided. My oldest son loves state, so my house is a divided home.
Well, there you go.
But right now, he's undecided.
Just enjoying high
He's
school.
just enjoying high school. At one time, he says he wants to go out to U of M for education, and then he also says he wants to learn a trade. So undecided right now.
And there's lots of opportunities, you know, either way, really, even with the Career Center and the things that are going on there. That's, I think, one of the things about JPS that I love the most is the amount of options kids can have for their future.
I totally agree.
So I think that's really important. Now, you work for the Jackson County Health Department.
I do.
What do you do there?
I work with Children's Special Health Care Services and Early On, and the LED program.
Oh, wow.
But of course, with the health department in the pandemic, I actually was a person who floated around for the past year. So I'm just getting settled in those programs.
Okay, yeah, it's been a different couple of years. Getting through COVID for everybody was pretty interesting. We're pretty excited to have our kindergarten roundups, and we partner with the Jackson County Health Department, among other partners. You guys come in and do a lot of the health screenings and things like that, and that's been going on for, I think, almost 7 years now. We've been partnering with that, so I appreciate that connection very much. So as a parent, you know, you've had to make some tough decisions or changes in your life that have brought you different decisions about the school. What advice would you give a parent who might be teetering on whether or not which school district to go to?
The advice I would tell them is, number one, get involved. Be involved with your child. Be involved with the teachers. Get to know people. Communication is very vital right now, and I feel like once you communicate more and get to know the people that you're entrusting your child with, that's very important, because to me, the children are at school more than they are at home during the week. You know, they're awake hours. So once you communicate with the teachers and get involved with the teachers and the staff and administration and sports, academics, anything after school, I think is important. I don't think your child should just come to school and go home and that's it. No, get involved with the community, become part of the community family.
So as you are getting ready to get through these last few years of high school, how are you feeling towards the direction of JPS that we're going in now, and from where it was to where it is now?
I love the new direction. I'll be honest. Like I said, when Jaden was transitioning from Northwest to here, I was a little skeptical, but now I love it. I have nothing but wonderful things to say about the administration, the staff, the teachers. I love the partnerships. I love the Career Center. I love the path. I love the curriculum.
Yep. Have you been able to see a lot of all the renovations happening?
I have, and it's been amazing transformation. It has been amazing transformation to see from the outside and then walking in with a pool area and then this outside stadium that's getting built. It's just amazing.
Yeah, and that's going to be a new field house, so that'll be half the size of a football field for all sports to train in. So it'll be really, you know, a great facility, unlike any other school. Much like the pool, there is no other school in the state that looks like that. You know, and I think that, you know, when you talk about the community, that's one of the biggest pieces of support that we've seen is as they believed in us, you know, for 4 years ago. It's 2017. 5 years ago now, you know, to pass this bond and to really change the look and feel of JPS inside and out.
Yes.
So, well, thank you so much for doing the interview. We are thrilled that you send your kids here and made that choice twice to do so. Do you have any other things you'd like to add?
No.
Okay, well, go Vikings
Go
then.
Vikings. I was going to say, believe the hype.
There you go.